Hey guys, welcome back. We are getting ready to make Mexican street corn. I've got my own special recipe for it. Not too different from others, but I put my little special touch in it, and I'm gonna show you just what I do. Come on, let's get busy. Okay, so I'm going to do mine outside on the grill. You could easily do yours in the oven as well. Either way works just as fine. I'm going to leave my husk on. I'm going to show you how I'm going to get them off and tie them back as the handle. Okay guys, the first thing I'm going to do is put these in the microwave for just about 2 minutes. What that's going to do is going to allow me to pull back these husks, take off the toppings, get this fuzzy hairy. Come on now, the shucks. Get the shucks out of there. Y'all know I could not think of what it was called. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is prepare our corn. The layers we don't want at all. So we're just gonna get those on off of here. This one off of here. And let's do it. Now we're just going to peel this back a little bit. You want to keep it on here, but you do want to peel it back. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be even. Just peel it all the way down. And this part is what we're going to be taking out of here. We don't need that, nor do we want it. Get all that silk husk out of there. And again, pull them down. This has a big piece down here that I'm going to actually leave. And just keep working it until you pull them all the way down. This piece can go at the end. Don't worry about if you have little pieces left. We can just pull those on off. Just yank them off. Okay, now. That piece that you saw sticking out of there, that part of came off where they cut the corn from, that helps give you a good sturdy handle. So it's okay to leave that there too. Then we want to take two of the larger pieces if you can get hold of them. Put the rest on the inside. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to tie these around there. Go. Let me grab a longer one. There we go. Pull one on one side and pull the other on the other side. And then you just want to tie it. Don't worry about it being neat or anything like that. If you want to trim this down some, you can, but there you have it. Now we're going to get the rest of this silk off of here. I'll knock the other ones on out. I'll wash these off again at the end, so I make sure I get all that silk out of there. Okay guys, now that we have them all prepared, we are going to go ahead and prepare what we need to put on them. The first thing I'm going to do before I even brush them with melted butter is, right here I have some softened cream cheese. Now guys, I will put all the ingredients and measurements down in the description, so don't worry about how much I'm using or anything like that just yet, because you can always refer back there. You want to mix this really well. I am putting a spoon of garlic powder in here, and this is my garlic powder that I make from scratch myself. Put that in there. Mix that in a little really well. Gives it an awesome flavor. I like to add a little cream cheese because it just makes it, I don't know, more cheesy, tastes better. I just like it. How about that? I just like it. Take your lime. You want to slice your lime in half. And I'm only going to squeeze half of the lime in here. You can feel free to squeeze the whole lime. If you have seeds, make sure you get them out or put a strainer under it or your hand and catch it. This is a seedless one. So I'm just going to squeeze this, and I'm going to maintain this because in the end, I'm going to give them another squeeze of lime. I think I keep saying lemon, but this is a lime, guys. Lime, not lemon. Okay, so I'll mix this up really well. Okay, now, so before we brush our corn with the butter, I'm going to add just about a half a teaspoon of honey to my mayo mixture. You want to cut the acidity a little bit so it won't be so acidic. It won't make it sweet, but it'll make it just right. Make sure you mix it well as always. And it's perfect. It is delicious. I could just eat a spoon. OMG. Okay, so now this is the butter that I'm going to brush onto the corn before we grill it. The mayo mixture will go on the corn after we grill it. Add a spoon of garlic powder to my butter, as well as a little salt. And I like salt and butter on it because those of you all who have been with me for a long time know that I absolutely love popcorn. I'm actually growing it. Take a look. Popcorn, look how tall it is. So, I am actually growing popcorn, guys. And you know what? I'm gonna give this a little taste. Perfect. Wanted to make sure I had enough garlic in there. Then all you're gonna do is brush your corn with it, guys. Make sure you have your corn on a tray or something because the butter is going to drip down. Make sure you coat all sides. Our grill is nice and ready. So we're just going to lay our ears up here crossways like this. It only takes maybe about 10 or 15 minutes. It doesn't take long. We don't need a heavy char on them. We just want a nice seasoned char on them. Now while our corn is cooking, we're going to do the last couple of things we need to do to our mayo mixture. I'm going to add just a little bit of parsley. So just a little bit, just adding a little color in there. And also too, while our corn is out there cooking, this is a good time, guys. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell and share it out, guys. Somebody else may just like Mexican corn too. Yes. Okay, so now for our cheese. What we're going to do here, if I can get this open, we are using cotija cheese. This is already shredded. You can buy it in the block and shredded. It's the same, no difference. But this is cotija cheese. It's generally in most stores. Even Walmart carries it. If you can't find it, you can always use feta. This is better though. This is real better. Yes. So what I like to do is, because the corn is long, I like to put quite a bit in here, and I will put this in here so I won't just waste my cheese. I'll put a little bit in here, and then as I need more, I'll put more for each piece. What I like to do is go in and put a little bit of garlic powder in here as well. And then go ahead and mix that garlic powder in with that with your cheese. And what we're going to do is, when we get our cheese off there, we're going to put it in here and roll it around. Makes it so much easier. That's after we put our mayo on there. So I'll be showing you all that as soon as our corn is done. Okay, we are done here. Look at that, look at that. Okay guys, so we are ready to finish this up. So we're just going to take an ear. Make sure you let them cool just slightly a little bit so you won't burn your hands. So we're just going to take one piece of corn, put it right here in this, and we're going to slather this on. You don't want it on very thick, but you do want a good amount. You want to be able to taste it, and you want your cheese to be able to adhere to it. Now we're just going to roll it in the corn. Roll it in the corn. We're not rolling this in the corn. This is cheese. We're going to roll this in this cheese, okay? Just roll it around. If you feel you need to take a little bit at the top here, because the husk gets in the way, you go right ahead. Dip that in there. Then we're going to sprinkle it with a little paprika, all but one piece. One piece has some special seasoning, and that's going to be my piece, of course. We're going to sprinkle this with a little paprika, and I'm going to do it over here. Just go in, rotate it around. Oh my goodness, this is looking so delicious, guys. We'll just sit it on the platter. Isn't that looking good? Yes, delicious, delicious. Special piece, I am using Red Hot Original Seasoning Blend. It tastes just like the hot sauce, but it's powerful. And I love it. Okay guys, now we're just gonna go with a little parsley right on top, give it a little color. Just a drizzle of lime, that's it. Okay guys, we are all done. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today while we made our Mexican corn. Oh my goodness. I will see you guys next time. Until then, be blessed.